The best way to improve is through feedback, and that's why this tool helps so many sellers improve, increase, and win on Amazon. Okay, so we've got this product right here. It's making $136,000 a month. I actually want to use it. It's a neck massager, pretty much. Looks really nice, looks relaxing. Then we have a competitor right here. It looks almost exactly the same, but they're only making $1,800 a month. What's different, right? And before you jump to conclusions, right, and you audit this listing, what you want to do is use a tool, because sometimes we can be biased on our own product, right? So what you want to do is go to Helium 10. There's a link right in the description where you can access Helium 10, sign up for free, get a free trial. Pretty sweet. But they do have a tool called the Listing Analyzer. And what you can do is just put in your ASIN. Let's say this is our ASIN. And we can just run an analysis. We can just see, okay, what does Helium 10 think that we need to improve on, right? So it's gonna fetch the data, it's gonna get that, and we'll double check. So it did take around 30 seconds to load, and right off the bat, that listing quality score is a 6.9. We wanna improve that listing quality score, obviously. That could be what's impacting the sales, right? So we can look and see the sales, it was doing pretty good, and then boom, it just shot down in sales, which is bad. We can see if there's any changes in prices, our rank, where is the seller from, listing quality score, all this different stuff. And then right off the bat, we can see that the bullet points are off. So the bullet points are definitely not there. It's saying it needs to have at least 150 characters in each bullet point, and that it does not. So again, these bullet points have weird spacing on top of that. Sometimes sellers don't know, like they put it in Amazon on the back end and they're like, oh, it looks great. And they don't look at it on the front end, or they miss it. So that's why a tool like this is good. Also, it doesn't have a video. So let's see, the top competitor has a little shorts video. I love this product, put on your neck. Nice. They don't have anything like that. So they could at least easily have a video. Remember, something is better than nothing. They don't have 20 reviews and their rating's not good. So it's kind of telling us why the listing's not doing good right off the bat, so we can see that firsthand, right? We've got its top keywords, and then we can go from there. So that's one part of the tool that I really like. Another one is if we go back, what you can also do is plug in some of the top competitors. So I'm going to put in this as the top competitor, right? This one. And then see what other data it's going to give us. So it should give us more data, and it should show us what the competitor's doing, or at least what keywords they're using that we're not using, so we can attempt to get ahead. Okay, so we put it in. Now we just put one competitor, and all the data is the same. But if we scroll down, we can see our top competitor, their ranking listing quality score is 9.1, right? The higher, the better. Ours is a 6.9. So we can look at them and be like, okay, what are they doing different? Right? Average listing quality score, and we can just review the one competitor now. So we can see, why is the competitor doing so good? They're doing good on everything except for their title. So just their title needs to be improved, and then they'd probably be a 10 out of 10. And we can go back to our product. We can go to all products. And then we can also see what our competitors' keywords are. So we can go back to our competitor. What keywords are they ranking for? So we can just do it by the highest search volume, and then we can see neck massage. I don't know what keyword this Hogtera neck massager. So people are misspelling neck because C is right next to X on the keyboard, and they're misspelling neck, and that's what's getting them some extra views as well. So there's a lot of different things that you could see just by looking at the competitors and see what you can do to improve your listing. Now, on top of that, if you wanted to have an in-depth listing analysis, you can just go to the link in our description. We do have a free listing audit where we're going to review all of your top competitors, right? Your top competitors, how much sales they're making, and what you need to do to stand out and increase your sales. So that's just another one. And remember, having a third party look at your listing and giving you honest feedback will only help you. It won't hurt you. Just because as humans, sometimes we're a little biased, right? Another product that we can do is going to be this one. This one's making $300,000 a month compared to this one that's only making $20,000 a month. It's a cooling blanket. What we can do again is go back into the listing analyzer, take away these ASINs, go here. We're going to put in we're going to say this is our product, the one that's not making that much money. And then we're going to put in the competitor's product that's making almost $300,000 a month. Run an analysis and just see again, what's the competitor doing that we're not doing? How can we get ahead? Why is our listing not as good? Things like that. So we've got the data right here, and our listing quality score is a 9.8. So it's doing extremely well. We want to go down. And now if our listing quality score is super good, right, and everything's looking good, it might, most of the time it's coming down. Let's just go to our listing. Again, bullet points. So our bullet points are too short. If we look at our listing, bullet points, not each one of them has 150 characters. So we need to make sure each bullet point has at least 150 characters or more. That's what's going to help us to get to that next spot. Another thing is we want to just do a full analysis at what keywords our competitor is ranking for, right? That top competitor. Now we can see search volume. They're ranking for cooling blanket. That's getting 600,000 searches a month. This keyword might be the reason why the competitor is making so much money. And we could only see that with this tool. Now let's see, are we ranking? Let's see first off, let's see what they're ranking for. So they're ranking for cooling blanket, and they're ranking number 30. So if you type this in, they're on the first page, but almost all the way at the bottom. So, but 600,000 views, they're still generating a lot of sales. Now let's look at us. Here we are. Cooling blanket. Oh, sorry, they're ranking number 16 and we're ranking number 44. So we need to improve and try to get ranking for this keyword. In order to rank for this keyword, we can do search find buy, where somebody searches cooling blanket, scrolls down to number 44, buys our product and doesn't buy theirs. Or we can also run Amazon ads. We can also have the word cooling blanket. Is the word cooling blanket even in our title? The word cooling blanket isn't even in our title, and in our competitor's title, they have the word cooling blanket. So, there's a lot of little things we can do to get ahead, but if you use this listing analyzer, it will help at the end of the day. That's it for today's video. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, one of our most popular services is our full Amazon account management service. This means we're going to be managing your inventory, handling your SEO, your design, customer service, ads, calling and dealing with Amazon for you, and most importantly, growing your sales. It's all about helping you work on your business, not in it every day. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.